Previously on Mario and Luigi, Matt, yeah, that's right, it's still fucking being milked, baby, let's go. So what you're about to witness is the subsequent movie film of the Mario and Luigi Madness franchise. I'm just gonna be doing some bonus stuff, and in this episode, I'm tackling all the Attackathons. Basically, I go to this weird looking manor on the side of the road, and then the block woman in this very strange looking bed tells me to become her masseuse. And of course, when I say masseuse, I mean I'm going to bash her skull in with my cool attacks. From the third game onward, you can play these little Attackathon modes where you basically, it's just like an endurance rush, like how long can you do your attacks. And for me, this is going to be like even bigger challenges. I have to do this while commentating. If you noticed, I already got 2 Goombas down. So one more strike and I'm out. And I'm out. Mulligan didn't count. Fuck, with a performance like that, I think I'm gonna have to do this and the boss rush, like in one video. I'm gonna get close to the screen and gamer focus for this one because I know I'm damn good at this. Watch me fly, baby, watch me. This is weird. Normally I'm like holding my DS not upright, so I don't normally play like this. This is interesting. But hey, as we say in the business, fuck it, we ball. And that is gold rank, baby. That's what I am talking about. I am good at this game. Now let's see how long I can do it. How long can I last in this bed with this block woman? And that is how long I can last. 248, not bad. My arm is sore. Bonk. Gold rank, baby. Is that a new high score? Of course it isn't. Next attack on the chopping block is the coombacore, also known as Nightmare Pinball, but it's also my favorite attack. So while I'm in the middle of this, I would like to take time out of your day to talk about my Earthbound playthrough I'm doing in my own time, because I'm a filthy Nintendo shill, and I'm paying for their Nintendo Switch Online service. Not the expansion pass though, I have my limits. But one of the games is Earthbound, and in that game, you are given the decision to name all of the characters, which is a decision that shouldn't have been given to me. So as for my roster of characters in the game, we have Ness, who I named Mario, Paula I named Girl, Jeff is named Deez, Pooh is named Shart, the dog, which I think is named like Duke or King or something, I don't know. Doesn't matter because he's actually Bingus. Ness's favorite food is Cooch, and Ness's favorite thing is Poggin. So on bosses, I can just roll up and just go PSI Pog attack and they explode. The humor comes from when I like inevitably forget that I named these characters the way I did, especially naming Ness Mario. This goes deeper, however. Jeff is the child of Dr. Andonuts, who is a brilliant scientist. Now, in my playthrough, I named him Deez, so unintentionally, without even realizing what I actually did, Jeff is now named Deez Andonuts, which, yeah, that's pretty good. The coombacore doesn't really require much, like, brain usage on my end, so I can kind of just like talk. In Bowser's Inside Story, the Attackathon is much more of an endurance challenge than like a mini game. In Dream Team and Paper Jam, we have much more of a mini game vibe for the attacks. 343, I'm goated with the saws. I told you, I can be good at video games eventually. Now Bob-omb Blitz and Magic Koopa Mob, I haven't actually played in this file, so I'm interested to see how far I'm gonna get. So the Bob-omb Blitz is like an attack for people who like pass geometry and have like good depth perception. But most importantly, it's an attack for people who love listening to Bowser blow his whistle over and over again. Oh, now there's 3 of them. I don't like this attack, if you couldn't tell. God damn it. Yeah, and I'm already gone. That was a rough one. Hey, we can do a little better. We can at least make it to bronze. I don't think I'm making it to bronze. 300 for gold rank. I mean, to be fair, this is just like tracing shapes, and I can actually do that pretty good. Like, I learned how to do connect the dots in like preschool, so the Magic Koopa Mob shouldn't be like that big of a deal for me. Could I hypothetically draw in Among Us? All right, see, I'm concentrating, I'm focusing. I can do a little bit better when I'm not talking. You know what would be funny? If Bowser could like go to like a little special gym area, and then you just do all the like area specific mini games, like doing the arm center, like you do that stupid carrot eating mini game and just see how fast you can do it, or like see how far you can get on the little rump command shoot 'em up thing, just to see how good you can do it. Of course, in order to go to the gym to do the rump command, you would hypothetically have to die. Is there a way I can hit exactly 420? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to do something like really convoluted and in the moment. You know what? Comedy. Let's fucking go! Hee hee, ha ha. Could I very easily get maximum score on Magic Koopa Mob? Yeah, probably, but we got better things to do. And no, you degenerates, I am not about to say your mom. I'm referring to the challenge node. Now it's Mario and Luigi's turn to do some Attackathon. And in this case, we have the cholesterol. And instead of giving lame-o massages, you just commit murder. If you want to get good scores on the green shell cholesterol thing, welcome to the next like 15 minutes of your life. The monotony of A and B presses in a certain time could only be replicated by like a desk job. I don't think the green shell has actually gotten any faster. Yep, it hasn't, and now we're at gold rank. Bada bing, bada boom. So now I can just like start talking again, because it really doesn't matter if I screw up. I've already gotten the maximum rank. I've proven my worth as a gamer. So I got a question for everyone. Since Morbius is like the ultimate form of internet gaslighting, and everyone's wondering if it's like actually good or not, or is it just like only for the meme? Do you think in the inevitable Morbius 2, Morbius will actually say it's morbing time? Because I think there's a frighteningly real chance that it's morbing time will actually end up being a line. Anyways, this is the Yoohoo Cannon. Got good memory? Good. When you really think about it, I'm kind of just doing bros attacks for like a combo video. It's weird that we're not given strikes. Bowser's Attackathon has like 3 strikes and you're out. I'm not sure why this has no system like that. I guess the game designers knew how finicky using the stylus was. Also, it's fucking hot in my room. Sorry, you're just like getting the peak commentary. The video is gonna get interesting eventually. I mean, hell, maybe this is interesting to you. Just watching a legend like me have absolute mastery over all the Mario and Luigi attacks. I wish there was some challenge associated with this, and we're done. I am going to just sit back and turn on my fan and watch as that explodes. You know, in the original Bowser's Inside Story, the attacks slowly got faster over time. So, you know, you actually had to be good at the game, and not like me, who pretends to be good at the game. Yeah, that makes sense. I already have a gold rank on Super Bouncer. You can take my word for it, it's literally right there. I'm just gonna get fucking schmoovin' because, like, you know, full transparency, I'm actually doing these episodes game by game instead of just doing all the Attackathons, like demoing it out for you guys, and then going back and doing all the boss rushes. The video is gonna be formatted like that because I'm smart and had a plan. Anyways, here's the magic window attack. It is incredibly sluggish to start. What's bronze rank? 40? Alright, so I have an exact number to when it's going to start getting interesting. Now, these little yellow fucks are called cholesterons. Their main purpose in life is to die. They go out the way of the hamster, as flashy and as nonsensical as possible. This might unearth some trauma for like a few people, but do any of you guys have like really fucked up hamster death stories? Because I've never seen like a hamster death story that isn't morbidly hilarious. Like, I swear, people who like were awful in a past life get reincarnated as hamsters and have to like go out in the most bizarre way possible. There was like an entire Reddit thread about this. One ate drywall, then drank water, that exploded because the drywall expanded in his stomach. Like, man, you have to go out of your way to do that. Speaking of going out of your way to do something, did the game devs, like, not go out of your way to make this attack speed up eventually? Like, it's gotta jump to light speed eventually, because this is, like, baby shit. The original's Attackathon was insane, because it got very fast. And it makes sense why I didn't get maximum rank on those, but this is just, like, toddler. I can, like, check my time, do my taxes, like, ask my friends when's the next group pissing session, and then I could, like, actually tune back into the game and have to actually press a button. Anyways, now here's the actual challenge. In the original, this was known as jump mode. Your goal was to cross these plasmeters while also keeping track of your time and making sure not to run out of it. The front end of the jump helmet, I think, propels you much more forward, and god damn it, well, the back end of it propels you vertically. Like, I'm good at normal jump helmet. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this. 2. New record. All right, we made it to 3. I'm insane. Go to with the sauce. 6. We're getting there. We're close. I think I was just like incompetent when playing this. Oh, never mind. Here's the problem. Look at that. Negative time. That's fair. Thread it. I didn't thread it. We achieved a best score of just shy of double digits. I don't care. So I'm playing through Earthbound, right? I made it to the dungeon with the 5 number 3 moles, and I don't want to play the game anymore. So I'm going to cheer myself up by the calming tunes of Wakeport and my favorite video game and do the epic gamer mad skillathon. It's time to be ill, yo. For reference, if you're wondering what's wrong with the number 3 mold dungeon, it's that I think literally every enemy that can poison you was thrown in there, and I have a limited amount of poison heals. And all the goddamn mole bosses have physical attack shields that reflect attacks back, so when I go to use my physical attacks, which are the only things I can use because I'm out of my little PP shits, I get hit. The only saving grace of that dungeon in my eyes at the moment is I'm going to be done with it soon. And it will help me on my quest to beat that stupid bitch shit Pokey to smithereens. So anyways, how are you guys doing on this fine day? Here's the green shell challenge, which randomly just tanked its speed for some reason. Like, I think the sole purpose of that is just to fuck with you. But you know what? It's funny. Fuck. Yeah, try for a new record next time, holla. Leave me alone. I'll be ill somewhere else. Yo. If you couldn't tell based on the point values I'm getting for just doing these attacks correctly, they really did turn these attacks into just complete minigames. And I'm here for it. Kaboom. And now the ranks can be just nonsense high scores. S rank in all of the fucking games is 800. I mean, hypothetically, it shouldn't be that hard. I've already reached B rank, which is 200, and A rank is 500, so I don't think I should have a problem. I mean, after all, this is the Fire Flower variant that I prefer. And you don't get any points dropped for throwing small fireballs, so if you just hit the button whenever the first guy gets lit up, you know, you should be good. I mean, it's taken a bit longer because of my strategy, but like, at the end of the fuck. Me and my dumb, fat, stupid mouth. But hey, you know what? I got a new record, and my rank went up, playa. Alright, here we go. Now it's time for the Bye Canon. Now forgive me for the lack of commentary that will be happening, as I gotta memorize some order. Mario, Luigi, Luigi. Mario, Luigi, Luigi. Luigi, Luigi, Mario. Isn't this the peak commentary you came here for? Because I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna get rough later on. Because the more clones that appear out of the Bye Canon, the more likely I am to definitely gaslight myself into thinking I actually got the order incorrect. But hey, if you guys keep throwing 2 Marios and 2 Luigis at me for free, I'm not gonna complain. Uh-oh, there's 5 now. When I think about it, do I even really have to memorize what's going on here? Because in like the short time that these guys drop from the sky, I could just have a fast enough reaction time to hit the right button. I mean, I'd rather be safe and just like memorize the order, but what if I didn't? The magic window and the Yoohoo Cannon are like my best scores on the Attackathon. This is fundamentally the same thing. All right, now we're racking up to 6, and this is where the big boy points are coming from. Okay, so now I'm a little bit unsure of what I'm doing, so I'm going to like just stop talking and focus. Okay, as soon as I say I'm going to stop talking and focus, it's just a sequence of 4 Luigis and then 3 Marios. It's 2 Marios sandwiching 3 Luigis, right? Yes. I'm a genius. And that's a new best score, baby. Will I obtain S rank? I hope I do, that'd be cool. Luigi, Mario, Luigi, Mario, Mario, Luigi, Mario, shit. Well, hey, let's go! And now we get to Drop Chopper. This is one where I have to tilt the screen. And it's a bit like Jump Helmet, not just because of the time limit here, but because it sucks. If you couldn't tell, the gyro controls are not my vibe. Yeah, I'm not good at this one. Anyways, time to achieve Nirvana. The Bomb Derby Attackathon is just bizarre because there's a rhythm to it, you know? You just press the right button and they go. The points rack up, you don't even have to think about it. I mean, eventually there are special bombs that move in different, like, ways, but that doesn't matter at the moment. We can just, like, fucking ball at the moment. My eyes are literally glazing over at the moment. Okay, here's the, you know, whee! And then we're back to, you know, business. It's about at this point where they throw in these special bombs for the sole purpose of making sure you don't, like, completely zone out. It's like I said, there's a very clear rhythm to this, and now we get the fast boys. And I'm not entirely sure how I've been gaining lives back, but I guess I have. Hey, you know what? Who am I to, like, even suggest that, wow, that I think I just lost, like, 15 lives in one go around. I hate these fast lads. I'm totally not scared for my life at the moment. What the fuck is this? A time bomb? I've not seen that. The world? What? Yeah, that's fair. Fuck it. What? Okay, I haven't made it to that point yet. I mean, you know what? God damn it. S rank. S rank. I'm insane on the sticks. And now it's time to dip back into mediocrity. Yeah, I'm definitely taking my 3DS out of this stand for this one. I think the guy running the Mad Skeleton definitely makes Bros Attacks combo videos. And they're like edited to like 2013's like dubstep music. Oh, I thought that was a threefer. That was upsetting. All right, I'm getting the hang of this. All I gotta do is not miss. Now that should be easy. I want a 3. Fuck, I wanted the 3. You win some, you lose some. You know what? I did a lot better than I was expecting on that one. But now it's time to go to the best one. Here's the Star Rocket. And while I know it is also gyro controls, this one gets a pass. It's basically just how far can you fly on this little rocket guy. I hope you guys don't get motion sick from me tilting my screen, because spoiler alert, the next Bros attack you will be witnessing is the Luigi ball. Because if you wouldn't believe it, that one has you gyroscope as well. But trust me, when we get to the Legionary attack section of this video, ooh doggy, I am going to pop the fuck off. Because not to spoil anything, I'm a little bit, how we say, goated with the sauce. I kind of bust it down from time to time, you know. That didn't count. Hey, you know what? You guys see my best score. It's good. Just trust me. I'm good at games, occasionally. Fuck the crab! I'm not dealing with these Kermite crabs. You cannot make me. So that Attackathon was only attacks you can use in the real world. So naturally, there's a spot to go where you can use your attacks in the dream world. Hello, Brochet Madame. I'm going to massage you, but this time, I'm going to massage you from within your dreams, or something. Look at these fucking scores, baby. I am stacked. First up is the Legionary Ball. First up, we got the Legionary Ball. The Luigi noise will constantly fall away from the Luigi Ball, and you gotta bash over as many small broke madams as you can until you bash in the head of the big one. Oh yeah, there's also hazards. That's funny. And then Brochet Madame just starts moving with her weird stick legs. Doesn't matter, I still beat her ass. This gal must live like a painful existence, because even in her dreams, she can't escape her back pain. I mean, to be fair, if my body was literally just a square, I think my back would be a little stiff as well. For the record, in the dream world, your scores just become nonsense. I don't even know how many rounds it's been, but I've already reached A rank. Also, I think you get no points or lose instantly if you miss Brochet Madame or hit a bomb. Oy vey. Well, on to the next one. Thankfully, there will be no more screen tilting in this episode. The unfortunate side effect is that we have to deal with the Luigi stack, and I'm not too good at this one. I mean, it's the only time I didn't get maximum score, so one might assume I'm not super good at it. You know, woe is me. I can't get 999 on all of the attacks. Bop! I'll be damned if I'm not trying pretty good, though. Bombs! That's so upsetting. Jesus Christ! I just saw everything went wrong there. My existence was flashing before my very eyes. Well, this doesn't look like it's gonna go well. Yeah, that makes sense. So right now, I'm reading One Piece, and I made it to like right around, fuck! I made it to around all along Park, so no spoilers, just I am that way to go. Until it is what the D stands for in Monkey D. Luffy, I'm just gonna say it's D's. Anyways, time for Legionary Flame. Look at the points just fucking go. I mean, we already made it up to 100 in one go around, so, you know, we're pretty good. I'm good at the game, you know, better player, better person, that's how it goes. Also, now Mario and a Luigi Noid can now work together to hit the flame. I'm not sure why that's not in the normal version of this attack, but fuck it, we ball. Weesh moving a little faster now, but that is not going to phase me, as I am a gaming god. Listen, I am making it to 999 on at least one of these attacks, and if it isn't gonna be this one, it's gonna be Legionary Wall, but I have a feeling I'm making it to 999. I mean, unless all my cognitive functions just shut down entirely in the middle of this attack, I should be probably good. It's time for your favorite God Gamer Donald Cosine to bring this shit home. And boom, baby! That's what I'm talking about. It's the highest of scores. Congratulations, I'm insane with it. Now it's time for Legionary Wall. pinball, but based. You know, during this fun little mini game, I think it's time for another installment of On This Day in Recording Sessions, a segment on my videos to show you how rancid my recording schedule is. On this day in recording sessions, yesterday, we got new news about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We got new Pokemon, we got new information about the region, we got new characters, the works. So let me just go over them for a sec. Starting off with the point of contention that everyone's talking about, the professors. Game Freak absolutely knows what they're doing with their professors at this point, and it's intentional. I mean, you can like argue about whether or not Professor Juniper is like a MILF, but then we got like Professor Sycamore, Professor Kukui, Sonia, who is, let's face it, the actual Professor in Galar, and now we got these two. They know what they're doing, and it's intentional. Professor Turo is literally the Giga Chad of Pokemon, and I think that's fucking hilarious. And Professor Sada, apart from giving me the grim reminder of how quickly the internet works, she just looks like she would rant at you for 30 minutes straight if you didn't say your favorite dinosaur was the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I think that's funny. And then your rival Nimona, who unfortunately has a lot of spotlight being taken away from her for very specific reasons. She seems cool and brings me nicely to the new Pokemon. Fuck! Brings me nicely to our new Pokemon. Palmy. It's adorable. I personally hope that Palmy evolves. Then we got Smoliv. I want to beat Smoliv into the ground with a fucking hammer. I don't know why I feel such strong emotions toward this pathetic piece of shit Pokemon. There's something about it. It just makes me want to smash it into the ground with a hammer. But then of course we go to Lechonk. He is football shaped. He is named Lechonk. He is peak Pokemon design. Granted, he kind of looks a little sad, just, you know, based on the little markings on his eyes. But I don't care, because it's peak Pokemon, bro. I'm assuming that's going to be like our standard rodent of the game, or at the very least, he's gonna be the Wooloo of the game. But you know, unlike Wooloo, actually be worth the hype. That's a hot take I'm not taking back. So anyways, let's move on to the legendary Pokemon, Koraidon and Miraidon. These look sick as fuck. The Chieftain design is awesome. This like jet ski ass design is awesome. No complaints with the legendary Pokemon. And as for general shits about the game, apparently it's gonna be open world and you can dictate where your adventure goes, which fucking based. This is shaping up to be an incredible step in the right direction for Pokemon. I pray to God that it has the Legends Arceus mechanics, and I can't wait for that to be released. Anyways, now we come to Paper Jam and its Attackathons, and this is when it just gets awesome. These are just like full-on mini games. Also, hold on. You trying to front? No? You trying to say I'm not skilled? Look at this shit. S's across the board. I'm insane. Also, the music is fucking going in right now. Dream Team was definitely the intermediate step in like truly gamifying all these attacks with like how fucking nonsensically high the points can get. And this just cranks it up to 11 because S rank jumps from 800 from the last game to 3,000. And as you can see, I'm already B rank. Also, the different enemies you can smack cause different effects. Now fuck that, I want my run back. As I was saying, sometimes when you hit different enemies, different effects will be applied to the ball. For example, Cheep Cheeps make the ball a little floatier. Ninjas, on the other hand, make the ball go much faster. And there can also just be like small enemy barriers that just prevent you from doing anything. It's like I said, they really made these attacks like into actual full-fledged minigames. Ones I'm not good at, but, you know, they're minigames nonetheless. This entire video with the Attackathon is just gonna be like, hold on, one more try. I swear I'm gonna be good this time. Like, this Attackathon version is fucking awesome. Like, genuinely, sometimes I will just come back to this game for the sole purpose of attempting to max out the score on the Attackathon. I'm assuming that's something that you could do. Also, I kind of like how just the cardboard cutouts of these enemies are literally just standing there. And a 1, and a 2, and a fuck you! Bam! See, I'm getting a little better now that I can, you know, focus and not talk. Now, the boos make the ball invisible, like for maybe 2 seconds. Ultimately, it seems to be a problem for me. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. That's a pretty good score. And you all know, I already showed off my, like, bajillion S ranks here. Look at this shit. I'm a fucking god. In sharp contrast to the Trio Racket Attackathon, TrioWhirlygig is a nightmare, because on top of having to hit relatively fast-moving targets, especially when it comes to the stars, you have hazards! The strat for dodging like fire bars and tornadoes is to just move in the same direction they're moving, and get to a point where you can like feel pretty comfortable dodging them. And it's kind of a similar strategy with these little paper sheets, but instead what I like to do is just I start by attacking them from the other direction, and then once I'm like caught up with them, I just move along with their pace. Like I'll go around to catch this mushroom. Thank you, game, for lining up a perfect example for me. Also, I think the little tornadoes that you encounter scatter all the sheets you've collected, and if you hit the fire bars, you die. As a man who doesn't die, I will not be hitting a fire bar. Most of my losses come from missing the fucking star sheets, which move nonsensically quickly. But honestly, this game's pretty chill. It can get much worse though. Also, racking up points in this game is fucking slow. And then there's a 6 bar, not stressful whatsoever. Well, I already got A rank, which is pretty good. Now let's see if I can bring it home. Me and my dumb, fat, stupid fucking mouth. Yeah. Now, if you couldn't tell based on my score for Trio Shuriken, this one is a very real chance of just lasting forever. You can't let these paper sheets hit the ground or else that'll be a problem. And unlike the standards Trio Shuriken attack, you don't lock on to any of the paper sheets. Oh, and then they throw enemies at you, which is super cool. Like I said, a true gamer. That's me, motherfuckers. Now, you don't want to hit the ones with Bowser on them, but the POW blocks, on the other hand, just destroy them all. You can also do something pretty funny called the Whirl, which goes exactly how you'd expect it to. Papers marked with the L, you can only hit with Luigi, and papers marked with the M, you can only hit with Mario. Big shocker there. And I'm not entirely sure what the gold Bowsers mean, but I'm going to assume it isn't good. They look like they would just, like, give me 3 strikes in one shot, and I would rather not have to deal with that. I am not trying to pull the holographic Bowser card today. Oh, now I get 3 enemies at once. That's gonna be fun. Waiting patiently for them to all line up nicely. Kapow! And then they get a little faster, and then they start turning around, and then I start missing for some reason. I'll take that one first, and then fuck, and then the world! What? That didn't count as a miss. I stopped time right before it hit the ground. Honestly, I would not be surprised if this is one that I could get max score on. This looks like you're not lining up at all. Just kidding. And they still didn't line up. Fuck. Ow, my head hurts, and it all went wrong right there. Look at that though, first S rank of the night, I am insane. Now we have Cannonball Chuck, and this score irks me, because a perfect score of 4,500 exists, and I intend on getting it. I've gotten it before, and I think I could get it now. You just gotta steer your cannonball into the targets and then touchdown! You get 900 points on each perfect round. 5 perfect rounds means 4,500. 4,500 means I get serotonin boost. I mean, of course it isn't gonna be easy. Getting the balloons might be a chore, especially when wind comes into play to try to steer you off course. But it literally does not faze me whatsoever. Bam! And then they start moving the fucking platform. And then they throw bombs at you. Downtown! Alright, my hands are shaking. My hands are shaking. And you gotta miss. That is not a perfect score. But you know what? I'll be damned if I didn't try. What's fucked if I got the last balloon? That was a perfect score. I'm pissed off. You know what? That's S rank, so I'm going to be satisfied for now. As much as I want a perfect score, the perfectionist in me is going to have to sit down and be quiet, because now we're going to the attack that causes the most paper cuts ever. Toad Trail asks the simple question, hey, do you know your basic directions? Because it's literally just steering into these Goomba cardboard cutouts and then hitting the dash panels. I don't even think you have to hit the dash panels. I mean, personally, I'm not gonna chance it. And as you keep playing, the points per, like, each Goomba cardboard cutout increases by an increment of 1. And then it gets much faster, as you can see right here. It's fucking breakneck pace. Oh yeah, and there's also thwomps here. If you hit a thwomp, spoiler alert, your wheel just stops moving. Can we just talk about how Toad Trail has to be the most awful thing for all parties involved? Because all the paper toads are just lined up and they get a face full of Mario and Luigi. And then the bros have to like quickly paddle their way through just this line of paper, which has got to cause the worst paper cuts on the planet. And of course, if you ever had a paper cut, you would know every paper cut is the worst paper cut on the planet. We got one more attack to go and it's the Mega Thwonk. Thwonk. Can you press the B button in an ever-increasing rhythm and then hit a button? If so, then I got good news for you. You are going to perfectly do Mega Thwonk. Stock boing noise. Occasionally they'll throw obstacles your way and then you have to keep the rhythm back up again. But that's not a problem for John Cosine God Gamer. Look at me fucking go. And then they throw mud at you, which slows you down a little bit. Definitely, to be honest, trips me up because you kind of just have to start going slow and then stop going slow out of nowhere. But I guess, hey, that's the challenge. All the while you have to make sure you're keeping up with that little meter in the corner. Because if you don't hit that marker, you can't break the castle. Peak Mega Thwonk Attackathon is literally just hearing Mario scream Luigi every like 2 seconds. I mean, he can't let his bro get smacked by paper bombs directly to the face. I'm totally not scared of that meter in the corner. Oh, the meter is all the way to the right. Ow, my head. Fuck it, best score. That is what I'm goddamn talking about, baby. In the next bonus episode of Mario and Luigi Madness, it's time for the motherfucking boss battle ring.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And as always, I'm still going.